the first to know in Nsem-Pii TV.
Yeah, NDC headquarters etie for enye asem ketwa. Confusion kakraka na atiesi ho. Ni nyina ne say the National Democratic Congress ashase ene Dr. Omane Boamah ko gidi. Ni nyina the chairman, which is Asiedu Nketia, was hey, wo sane esuma asekoka. Eni ma ye kase kan na kan na wo hwe ensem a wo kan. Opeso chese Omane Boamah ensem mo desuma no. Wanye nsedi omo kan no. Na ho na lawyer Paul Admochire say, hey, NDC for no. Adenti na okasa. Ni nyina ne say, when so hwedi MPP for court no. Jek Otanka Obilchi Bilamti the late ene omu nyina omu tenase ena nanado ene ba omu nyina questions upon question mu ye show say we enti the question a obusa a harmless question is say anyambia NDC demonstration mu ye nyina enti ansana mbeko IPAC meeting na muti mo evidence akwakire no monkase mu tenase scrutinize evidence no e question ansana mu ko ana always moko without evidence. No more your demonstration. Munim say akakabin sab and your ding you power. Debut nemo moko with evidence because evidence is the game. But rather did the hey and no any idea edimoko power. Now her lawyer power much. Omane Boamah money queen. Nice gentleman. Obechere nsemu perfect na adai na video mo sorry etiano o person ka ye because mo buy forensic audit no mo so da ediefo na wait there NDC headquarters get them say bro ediefo yenko ningo ti lawyer Paul Adom Ochere nensema audit to gafa ho ngoti bra
a little bit. Let's come to the reality of the matter. Omane Boamah is director of communications of the party. ICT director. Okay. So Omane Boamah says that he has identified something that is wrong in the voters register, and whatever he has identified is inimical to the fortunes of the NDC come December 2024. Now, this is my question. If I'm a political party, I'm a member of a political party at the top level, and one of us has found something, don't we sit down in a room and interrogate what he has found ourselves before we go to IPAC, so that when they went to IPAC, that presentation of whatever was wrong with the document could have been done by any of the top executives, either Fifi Kwete, Johnson, Asiedu, Nketia, Samiji. They could all have done it. Because Omane Boamah is working for them. He alerts you on a problem. You have to interrogate him and find out what was the problem. Now, I remember one of the meetings of the election petition, Akufo-Addo's election petition of 2013. And one of the meetings that was held prior to the election petition being filed. And the way in which people like Napo, Kenatefa, Edward Boateng, Jacob Lamte, the way they were interrogated by the MPP people, that are you sure you have a case? Are you sure we can go to court? And one of the people leading the interrogation was C1 himself, the candidate who they were telling you have been cheated. He was at the forefront of interrogating in private meetings with them whether they really had a case to go to court. And I still remember that when after those meetings had ended, the case was made and time was, they had 2 more days to file, the candidate said that let me go to President Kufuor and tell him what we have found and that we are going to court. This is the various level of checks and balances that the allegations of electoral fraud went through before the MPP filed the case at the Supreme Court, including the candidate who was being told that you have been cheated. He was leading the interrogation that, are you sure I've been cheated? Are you sure this is correct? Is that parliamentary figures that say, I was there, I saw it. And that is the, so I took it for granted that all political parties do that. When one person can say, hey, guys, we have been cheated. Wait. They will sit that person in a room and interrogate him that, you said we have been cheated. Show us where we have been cheated. The rest of Ghana is not watching that meeting. We are not in that meeting. So you can finish with that. Apparently, that didn't happen. It didn't happen. So once Omane Boamah said so and so, they were in a hurry to go on the streets because Omane Boamah said and they believed him. So now Omane Boamah came to the IPAC and said, IPAC said, Jack, where are you? Where is the information? Now this is the demonstration. This is Idrisu Haruna, former minority leader, NDC faithfuls. This is all of them chanting on the street about the need for a forensic audit of the voters register. This was the hoax the need for the, this is some, I said Sammy Jefi, Omane Boamah's analysis and his information leading all of these people, not all of them are NDC people, some are genuine Ghanaians who want the right thing to be done and who were worried that if the Electoral Commission can conduct a forensic audit just so that everything is fine, why are they refusing to do so? Even journalists were railroaded into this kind of argument, boxing themselves into asking the Electoral Commission, what do you lose when you do forensic audit? What do you lose when you do forensic audit? This is what was happening. Now, no, that's enjoying this video. Sorry about that. So then the meeting came. Inside the meeting room, Omane Boamah performed so flatly that at the end of the day, there's a photograph that has emerged. It's a clear photograph. They're going to show it to us. And then I'll show you what Ikeadonko said. It's 30 minutes past. Aha! This photograph. Now, MPP is sharing this photograph and calling them forensic audit viewers. Me, I don't know how to analyze photographs. This is a group of leaders of the party who have just left an IPAC meeting. They've just come out of an IPAC meeting. Please, did they look like they've been beaten up by water? I don't know. I'm not saying anything. I beg you. I'm not saying anything. This is my man. Johnson Asiedu Nketia is always my man. This is Omane Boamah whispering something to Fifi Kwete. Fifi Kwete wants to slap him. Then you go and embarrass us. You can't stand here and you are whispering. Nobody is smiling at the camera except the lady. Thank God for women. Thank God for women. Look at the lady. She is smiling. Yamid, my man from Kumasi, is not happy. This man is not, I don't know his name. Is that Kofi Ato? No, it's not Kofi Ato. This man is not happy. Fifi Kwete is stern and angry. Omane Boamah is trying to hide his embarrassment by trying to whisper something as if there's some strategy going on. Asiedu Nketia is brutally angry. This man here is okay. Nsem-Pii is tired. He's just tired. He's wondering why all of this should happen. But viewers, this is the matter. They are politicians. Politics is a nice thing. You are going to IPAC meeting. You have already sent people on the streets to go and demonstrate that the voters register is wrong and that the voters register is being prepared to mar the election. We have had successful elections from 96, 2000, up to 2004. We are ready for another election that we anticipate should be successful. You are alleging to us as a key and important stakeholder in the party, in the government system, in the political system. You are alleging to us that there is a problem with the voters register. All of us will be concerned about it. All of us will be eagerly concerned about this matter. We will be. So everybody was. Now they came to the Electoral Commission. Come and show us the matter. Look at my man, my uncle, Johnson Asiedu Nketia. He's my uncle. Look at him. He's angry. And I can understand why he's angry. Asiedu Nketia is no minnow when it comes to elections. He understands it. He knows what to do. Asiedu Nketia can run election in Kenya. He can run election everywhere. He's been doing it for that long. So he's beginning to wonder that, Omane Boamah, what happened? Here is Ikeadonko speaking after the IPAC meeting when the NDC had been could not indicate the need for a forensic audit. This is Ikeadonko.
Midaya me ase say obetina konyenso esu fidi aman for sumo no NDC for ade papa nanso so obo de court bla no obetwe edini and the court nanso omo ani muguase ka omo ni nyina echi no ya say abetwe edini me amesi we make say isi ka say obi afa nipa emetina table no ba bia ye twe edini obi afa nipa mra na ye hu say ye betwe no obi antimi anka ho asem me di nipa koyi ba bia be di nipa ko bi ni nyina echi no ya twe edini kama what the book ya the challenge na ka ho the pay ka ho so obi a wonya efie no watwe ya ntwere obi a wonya ganani ya ntwere ada na mo ha ni pesa wonu se nya me na de ba he wonya ko pa de ba he wo ye dai mo boa be bompa ye se nya ko pa san ta na chi kwam bia so wonyi na finti wo ye oba sonko wo ye nipa sonko me boa ba so mpro ha yi ni pen fo no pen wo bo ma ba so ada na mo tete sa me ya me kan tinti me he wo se nipa duonu mo asai ya ye wuwe wo ade ni mo yi sa be he e mo boa ada na mo twa ntwa sa wo se wo twa ba bia ya ade no ada na mo tsa ada mo kwa ye twa diri I say, Kukum, no Makotu, and no Nanche. Yes, I'm Kekos. That's how I treat that. They're going before. I'm before the war about Swati, someone Casa. No more so I treat you about Daddy, but I hope Bodechi. What's also about Kaswa, one Mako cross or Sekai, to try Nipa, a dear Amoye, or my yes, but way, or my Oya, or my Yaso, you Papa and Fantiaba. I bet I have a tree, and you're flying a fish by you. Come on. But if you are dying, I like it away, sir.
There's something about the tree language there. When they say it, there's some words that is that I mean, everybody in the studio was laughing. But this is it. These are the intellectual class. Dr. Omane Boamah is a medical doctor. He put up some documents and went to IPAC, completely embarrassed himself. The not that well educated and successful entrepreneur is asking him, Omane Boamah, he's asking the intellectual. This is what happens. This is what happens when the purpose of education is lost. This is what happens. She is not as educated as any of the people here. Yamin, Fifi Kwete has PhD, Asiedu Nketia has double masters, Sami Jenfi is a lawyer. This man, I don't know his qualification, but he must be up there. All of these degrees put together, they were flawed by Ekuya Donko, who simply asked, why? Why are you lying like that? He said, because the screen was there, Omane Boamah is here. Now put the matter before IPAC. Flatly failed. Completely embarrassed. But why? They think the Electoral Commission work is a joke. It's intellectual. You have to grind the thing. You have to crack the numbers and be sure of what. Don't they see Dr. Boamah in the election petition court? When they ask him, yes, Dr. Boamah, primary school, AME Zion, he says, no, you are looking at the duplicate. Turn the next page. You have to spend time on the thing. It's not a simple matter. You have to spend time on it. You think that it's just propaganda? This propaganda behavior. Why they have a propaganda secretary in the person of Samuel Jenfi? Samuel Jenfi is the propaganda. The only political party that has a propaganda secretary. It was Daniel Boche, the eternal general secretary of the NPP, who browbeats them on radio every day. Said that NDC has somebody called propaganda secretary. Open your dictionary. Propaganda means lies. This is a party that is set out for lies. Fifi Kwete was propaganda secretary of the party. So I think it's gone into their head that everything is propaganda. You can just say anything and get away. Just say that, oh, the Electoral Commission thing is compromised. There are 235 names. Just say it. And then after that, go on demonstration. Akufo-Addo has fought so hard for all of us to get demonstration. So they enjoy it. Go on demonstration and let the Ghanaian people know no policy initiative. I don't understand why that is happening. It didn't used to be. And I've been covering these elections for a long time. At least today I've showed you some of the things we used to do. We've been covering, this is not how it used to be. When did it become, Victor Smith, are you watching? When did your NDC become like this? Victor Smith, sometimes he calls me. Ambassador Victor Smith, when did your NDC become like this? The NDC that I knew. Victor Smith, I used to come to your office every afternoon when you were working for Mrs. Rollins had reached, and we'll talk about NDC and PP. I'll come there, I'll come and meet Tony Edu in your office. Victor Smith, you remember, even on 2 occasions, I met Flight Lieutenant Rollins in your office. And you told me that JJ is there. I was afraid to go and see him. And you said we played about it and then I ran away and I don't see him. When did that NDC of 2002, when did it become like this? When did it become like this? What is this? When did NDC go to IPAC without any document? NDC used to laugh at MPP that they come to IPAC with nothing. Rojo Metil Nunu, Alaji Hudu Yaya. These were the men. The guy who used to wear the stiletto. Yeah, what's his name? George Kwenu Metal. Yes, the NDC people who are listening, they know what I'm talking about. George Kwenu Metal, he was in the headquarters. They were preparing for IPAC. I've been there at Asalam Down near Paloma, the old office. When they sit down and they are preparing for meeting, George Kwenu Metal is there, Alaji Hudiaya is standing there, Peter Podugbe is there. They are doing proper work. Ebeyo, what is this? The NDC, big political party. When did they come to this? That NDC can go to IPAC with a whole Dr. Omane Boamah's allegation falling flat like that. So that Ekuya Donko is saying the thing she say, and I'm trying to trust her. Why? Okay, Kofi Apalo also has something to say. What did he say?
We had no time to waste. So from now to 7 December, it's 65 days or 67 days. When are we going to do this forensic audit? 276 constituencies, 40,000 polling stations, 18 million registered voters. Who's going to do that auditing in less than 60 days? So, NDC, please stop this request because it's not going to help anybody. And mind you, this is a biometric register. No dead person can come out from her grave or his grave to come and vote. So if there's a dead person on the register, what is it going to do to affect your results? So please, this one is non-starter. You shouldn't have even sent that request here. You have wasted everybody's time.
This is Kwame Abuja. Sorry. Kwame Abuja is a friend of Metro TV. I didn't see. He's an architect. Yeah, I've just been told. He's a good morning Ghana friend. He's a friend of Metro TV. So, lawyer, architect, banker, MBA, medical doctor, financial management authority, financial analyst. I'm not sure about the lady. Yamin too, I think, is a lawyer. All of these qualifications could not stand the test of time before the IPAC meeting, and Nketia had to pass the verdict. Okay, no problem. We'll leave it here. It's 24 minutes past.